Oh shoot, let me see something over here. Okay. Alright. Lord, I got my package sitting there and everything. Let's get these to the side right now. Yeah. Okay. So there's another here. Check the size. I think it was a medium. Yep. So both of them are mediums. Let me go ahead and cut them out right quick. Okay, so these my little pre-cut ones that I always have in the cut ready. I gotta make another headband bonnet, and then I have to make a sock, a headband sock. So I ain't even had my coffee yet. Hello, unknown person. I like that name. Oh, what's up, unknown person? Yes. It's motherfucking Friday. About to get this thing, wrap this up, and move on to something else. Well, Lord, I need me some coffee. Hold on. The birds are chirping. I'm doing good. That name funny. Okay. Measuring tape right here. I need to clean this other table off. That way I can go ahead and get some other stuff done. But this angle sucks. I got my other platform streaming, but it is what it is. How you doing? Gaming noob. Okay. I'll take that one down some. And I'm gonna take this one down. So, oh gosh, I only think I need to take it down about maybe an inch. And go from there. And then sew it back up. Because the fabric is so stretchy. Hey, Kate. How everybody doing on this Friday? It's Friday, right? Appreciate the taps on the screen over on my TikTok say. I can't even see. It's really, you know, I'll be popping in and out and stuff. But I'll go ahead and click this so I don't lose my space. Honey, I'm so glad. Well, I can't even say I'm glad it's Friday because I don't really got nothing to do on Friday. So I'll just be saying it just because it's the, you know, like social norm. But it's raining. So I ain't really crazy about that. But I guess it's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. Let's see. Drink my coffee. I'm so mad that They not having, hey Ricky, I'm mad that they not having that trial today. I feel some type of way. Maybe because they don't want to be transporting old girl on no Friday and stuff. Hello, bike vlog and adventure. But I guess they don't want to be transporting her on a Friday. They said they're going to come back on Monday. But they got a lot done that other day. Child, they had about, dang, how many people they had on the stand? They had her brother, Charles' sister, 2 examiners, and one of her old friends. That's about 5, yeah, 5 people. I'm trying to think, was it any more? All right, got those 2. So for the long part on this one, it's already cut out. And I'm gonna sew it this way so I can turn it inside out. But this is gonna be a long sock lock. I need to measure it again. Normally when I make them, it like 36 inches. See, that's why I finished my heart. I don't know what the heck that is. Y'all want me to say all this stuff? $, Tvldesignz. Tip me. Yeah, send $1. Actually, it's not teal, it's green. It's green. But thank you. Okay, so it's at 37 inches. By the time I do a little bit of work to it, it's gonna be 36. So I know, but what I'm saying, like, this is like, it might look that way. It's like for real green is on my side. So that's why I was like, maybe the lighting is off. And that happens. Because there's really no natural sun coming in today, so. But I do like teal. I do like teal, though. That's actually one of my favorite colors. I like teal and coral. I'm gonna have to take some of this off of this. Now with making the okay, I think I'm gonna take this in about probably about, I'm gonna take it in about 2 inches. Hey, Messy, how you doing? Girl. How y'all and baby and baby big brother doing? Yes. Girl, she be so cute. Girl, baby, y'all a star out here in these streets. They're cute, so. Girl. I want to play me some music. I'm going to have to go on What's the Name tonight. I might actually make me something to wear tonight and probably play me some music on What's the Name on Tiki tonight. because, honey, I be about to fall asleep over here. And then it'd be weird, like, when I do want to, with my headphones and play some music, because I feel like I'm leaving everybody out. Because I be over here in my own little world. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to sew this down, but I'm going to sew it closer. I got a lot to take off of that one. All of them are getting ready to get surged. Take them to Mickey D's. That's right. You better get that baby as Mickey D's. Damn, that light is bright. Okay. Yeah, girl. I'm going to have to move it over. I didn't even realize I had it over there. Don't look into the light. Ain't I tell you don't look at the light when you was a baby? Anybody do like this? You look directly into the light. Don't look in the light, Caroline. I'm just saying. Come on now. Anyway, don't the light bright. Child, don't look at it. I gotta be able to see. You know what I'm saying? That y'all telling me old. I gotta be able to see, girl. How I'ma see, girl, or guy? How I'm gonna see? Hello, how you doing? K for Kinsley. Oh, I like that name, Kinsley. That's a cute name. I've never met anybody named Kinsley. That's a cute name. It's different. You're welcome. Okay, let me push this over. Let me move this light because Caroline don't know not to look into the light. Let me move it right quick. That better, Caroline? To make curtains. It depends on the curtains and it depends on how much the fabric costs. Because see, the thing about you have a nice day too, K and K for Kinsley. The thing about the fabric, you know what I'm saying? People gotta buy their own stuff, and then the person will have to stitch it up. But you know what? Honestly, I need to make me some curtains for my room. I think I did a video before on that. Do you think you can to make some extra money? I've seen nobody offer sewing classes. You know what? That's something I do, and I haven't really advertised much. But girl, thank you. That is a good idea. I do have I have a lot of certain personalized things that I make that I have offered classes for. I need to do that. I do. What is your favorite dish? I like Mickey Mouse. You know the funny thing, I had 2 Mickey Mouse watches that I pulled out the other day. I ain't gonna lie, you would have thought I pulled out 2 Rolexes. And I had showed them to my daughter. She was like, I was like, girl, Mickey Mouse was the ish, girl. We had a whole Disney store back when it was the whole mall situation close to, and stuff like that. So, like, it was a big thing being able to go on Disney and, drop some money on some nice stuff that you like. Because both of them are actually really, really nice watches. One of them is like gold and silver, around the band. And the other one is just like a regular, something like this. Yep. I think you can make a lot of money off of it as soon as I move on for the start on candy apple business classes. You know what? That is a good thing because you know what? Everybody is looking for some type of side thing. I think one of the things, I was working on a, I guess I could say, I'm just gonna say a book, and it's business related, and I was actually writing it last night. I wrote half of it, but when I decided to do it, I want to incorporate some of the business aspect of being able to tackle those day-to-day things as well, because you know what I'm saying, I want to just put as much value in it as much as possible. I do want to do Zoom, but I don't know. I just be feeling some type of way about that Zoom situation. And then, if it's a group, that's not bad. Um, like, but if I did a one-on-one, it wouldn't be Zoom. It would probably just be, on the phone. And some people just want that, because some people, based on their learning set, because it's like different, it's like 7 different learning styles from the last time I noticed. It could have changed since then. Don't quote me. So everybody is not a visual learner. Some people are hands-on. So some people will be like, yo, can you do something local? So those are my hands-on people. And some people are visual, but, and I know a lot of people like to be able to ask questions. And then it's kind of time consuming too, because you got to be able to keep up with the flow of everybody that's present. And you don't want people to, get behind or feel like they, you know what I'm saying, they got bad questions and stuff like that. Because, as long I'm so, I guess I'm so focused on doing it to, provide quality. Because once you, do something with a whole bunch of quality, baby, they gonna come back in droves. They're gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? So I need to iron out the kinks. But I wanna, like, say, like, if I do that, do hands-on one training and learning too. See, yeah, that's why I said, but for people that really, really want to learn, and then you got people that all they got to do is see it one time and they good to go. So you want to also set yourself up to have a digital one. Say, like, if you just in the kitchen, you can go ahead and do your digital one right quick, for real. Do you a digital one right quick. I'm pretty sure you got a whole video somewhere where you are breaking down everything that you do with creating it. Girl, put that sucker on Payhip. Payhip. It's free to list your stuff on Payhip. So you can literally put a digital product, you can do a whole course. You can, like, upload a whole video. And that video can count as your course. And you can sell it at whatever price point you want to sell it. Because, I know normally when you do certain things, if you doing it in person, of course, you spending more, you giving your time and energy that you can't give back. But if you go ahead and put it in a digital format, it's a great way to get the money, and you don't even have to work over and over again for it. And Payhip is free. All you got to do is you can link it to a PayPal. You can link it to a Stripe account. And you can get your money like that. Also, if you have a like a link tree or a what is it, Beacon AI? I did the Beacon AI, which is not bad. Either one of them, you can go ahead and link it. That way, I was mailing out USB. They get straight into it. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Hey, I ain't never thought about that. But I'm not asking you how much you was charging. But what I'm saying is, think about creating it one time, and you ain't gotta do nothing else with it. This is what I I think my very first, thank you, Kay. I try to be. Girl, try to work smarter, not harder. So that was why I was saying when I created a book I was writing last night, is basically to help people generate those ideas to go ahead and get that thing going, because we have so many different ways to set it up, set it and forget it, and you like literally can keep making your money. So back in, of course, 2020, everybody was getting a bag. So the first digital product I came up with in 2020 was my patterns for how I make I was selling the patterns. And it was maybe one other person selling on Etsy. Girl, they sold their on petty and trifling, girl. They was around here buying your stuff, giving you bad reviews, and taking your pattern and recreating it. And that happens with, stuff like that. It is what it is. But because I had got into creating digital products so early, I had already been like a year or so ahead. And so I said, okay, well, let me go ahead and reduplicate and make something else. So I do have, I guess you could say, a book as a digital product, because some people are okay with going ahead and follow the instructions. It's videos link, because like, your those videos you have on YouTube, you can link them into a book or whatever if you want to. But also, this is a good idea too. So say if you created a Etsy page, right? But you put it under a different because a lot of people do business like this all the time. They'll have their main business, and then they'll have a DBA. They doing business as something else. And generally your DBA is just for, you know, the um the people that collect the taxes basically. Was including 5 pages in the how to everything book I have to tell you over the okay. Okay. Um I'm saying that because okay, so if I created a whole separate thing as a DBA, okay, we just vibing on that, right? I created a whole. I mean, I can use as many DBAs where I am. You can put as many DBAs as you want, right? Doing business as um Coffee and Son, doing business as Scissors and Sisters. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. So if I decided to do my coffee, say if I created a Patreon and I had everybody sitting there vibing and we drink coffee and we talk business. That's the entity in itself. I can set it up and do what I want to do. So say if I wanted to advertise and get people to come and join me over on Etsy. I'm just gonna say on Etsy. It could be a digital product, it could be a physical thing. It doesn't have to be the same name, right? Girl, why you ain't got no ranch? Hold on, I'm gonna have to do it on my phone. I just noticed it. And when I'm on my iPad, I can't even block uh Dusty's. But we just gonna pay it. We gonna pay it no mind right now. So I go over there and I go in Canva and I create everything I want to create and I put it over there. Put it over on ETS on Etsy, right? This is the thing. You don't Hey Dean, how you doing? You don't have to worry about people from other platforms coming bothering you and being a bugaboo, because you can make your money over there because you're doing a whole DBA. Now this DBA, make sure, what I'm saying, it's, don't, you can use your nice stuff and your other pictures from your other stuff and set it over there. And you can sell it that way too, because you can go ahead and upload all the stuff you say you already have onto that platform. Because that way, people just know, hey, it's a candy apple course, or it's coffee with the queen, and I'm gonna go over there and I want to see what it's about, and they go ahead and just purchase it. Of course, it costs more to advertise over there or to put your items out over there, but it can drive it can move your business in a different way. It can always bring extra income, especially as a digital product, because you don't even have to move. You don't gotta do a thing. You don't gotta do a thing. So I'm just I'm just the messenger child. Just, you know what I'm saying. So that was one of my But see, now that I think about, okay, so with the book, right, I was talking about, I was like, okay, well, let me make it more hands on. So what I'm gonna do is go in and add uh make it more of an instructional guide, make it where you stop and you kind of start visualizing yourself starting a business and starting to write everything down. That way you're just not reading information, and I'm gonna break it up like that. And a book like that, it gives so much value. So that's why I said I wanted to create something like that, to be able for people to be able to just start reading, because everything that you do, you need to be able to visualize it, and you need to be writing it down, so it'll get people motivated and moving. I want to start doing sewing classes because she good and she makes dresses, shoes. And you go with them damn shoes, Messy. Woo. Bonnets on, I wash her bonnets in there. But I'm gonna tell you something, Bessie. Listen, and I was telling I was talking about this. I think it was yesterday online, and it was a lady that came through here, and she was new, and she was like asking me dimensions, and I can tell she actually sews. And I was like, look, I can't tell you what I do. I said, but I can tell you like where to start at. Giving her a number, because I can't even tell you how many years it took me to actually get it right. Like, I was making them, but I had to learn how to make them last and make them more durable. So that way, that's why, and that's what I said the other day. Yesterday, I was like, girl, some of them be real, real cheap, and it's crazy because I see people spend like a lot of money on hair. But then they go put a little a little $2, whatever, however much they cost on. And I'd be like, come on, sis. Come on, sis. Like, we ain't doing that no more. But it's just different things. Like I said, once you master certain levels of, things. And you know what? This is the funny thing. The hate actually formed me a whole DBA. And that DBA been keeping me busy. I promise you that DBA been keeping me busy. So I think what happened was, when I lost my first Etsy store that I did really, really good in, and I worked my ass off for, I really didn't want to deal with them no more. Where I got mine from. And I was like, dang, I don't want to mess with them. But then again, you got to think about it. Local people not gonna support you like that, and I'm just being honest. Listen. We gonna keep it a bean over here. I don't do all that. There, a lot of local people will not. They will see you have a quality as fuck product, but they will intentionally not purchase, and that's fine. That's cool. I ain't for everybody. I'm fine with that. So I had to remember how. That's how I started out. I started out on Etsy. I'm not gonna lie. I started out making the handmade ones. I was doing the reversibles. And I told somebody yesterday where I know where I messed up at my price point. I was given a quality product. I was given great reviews, but I wasn't charging what I should have been charging back then. And that was like 5 years ago. But yeah, it just takes time. The hospital asked me to clean it everywhere to go, especially Chanel one. You know what? And then I had to back away from making certain ones because girl, what did I did? I had to back away from certain ones because oh, I ain't even see it. What happened? Because I do you have more mass orders or bonnets? Um, it's the bonnets right now. And the funny thing is I haven't even listed mass because it's been a while since I done it on ETSY. And I was sharing yesterday that cause somebody Lady Barbara came in here and I was like, oh yeah, I had made, was making them during, what. And I got an opportunity to tap into the local market with those because I started on Etsy. I wish I would have stayed doing them on Etsy, but I got some that I can go and like put up there. I probably got like 20 or 30 sitting in the cut that I just haven't listed. When I say I'm truly a one person show, that's a lot of work. Um, Sewing, creating ideas, shopping, creating captions, and like all them listings and stuff. It's a lot of work. But and for two stores, because I yeah. Anyway, um, but I think I'm gonna list some soon. But the bonnets, they girl, child, yeah. I be having people like messaging me 1 and 2 in the morning asking questions because they want to make sure they get the right head size. Don't get me wrong, the customer service part, sometimes, but sometimes it's a lot, but not really when you know, trying to handle business. But yeah, it's just I would prefer passive than active. But like I said, if I did active, I would do active maybe 5 more years, meaning making products like 5 more years. And after that I probably wouldn't do it anymore. I would invest and balance everything out to my passive to where I can just live a comfortable life, the life I want to live, really. I'm trying to be in an extra soft girl era. I'm talking about, away from the US. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that classes thing. I'm gonna have to get on that classes thing. I'm trying to and the funny thing, I have my lesson plans and everything written out. I just haven't been advertising. So what I might do, hmm, and that's another thing on Beacon. If I'm not mistaken, Beacon, I think you can it's a lot of different good features to Beacon. You can put your classes up there. You can do a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna get that going. I'm gonna get that going. You know what? That's another thing. You can go ahead and like for real do classes and sell classes on your Facebook. Yeah, you can do it that way too. You can do classes and set up and sell classes over there as well. I forgot all about that. I gotta go to the post office again. But yeah, I need to but I'm just saying, like, cause you know, a lot of people want to start doing certain things and they don't know where to start. And then, you know, just making sure it's like a guide or something available for them to, you know, keep planning in the process and keep going. But you know, a lot of people don't know how to set it up and structure it and, you know, structure their business and stuff like that. So I just like to go ahead and have like everything ready. That way, like even when it comes to like after the sewing class, I want people to be able to have everything they need. I've been trying to share all of your stuff about the sewing, but it's not that many videos on your TikTok. It is. It's just hey Deborah. It is some. The crazy thing is they get, I guess you could say, get caught up. You got to go way, way back to find them. And so what I have been doing lately, I had, you know, when you're able to share the on this day videos, I'll go back and share the on this day videos as much as I can. But and then I had to remember I wasn't doing as much over there as over here. So, because, you know what I'm saying, it pretty much all started here. I never really even wanted to go over there, but I ended up going over there. Girl, I even found somebody that had my whole pattern that they had purchased over there. It was just, it was a lot going on. So that's why I never really, I don't have as much over here. Because really, you know what? The crazy thing is over on TT, you know, other stuff. They don't care about this. And you know what? My actual, I do have a page for my DBA as well. So my DBA that I created separate, that I do all these with, I got a page over there. And I just post all my stuff that I made. I haven't done it lately, but pretty much that's what I do over there. So I got other pages and stuff too. Girl, be a lot to keep up with. You know what? I probably go ahead and do like a highlight from yesterday and today over there sewing, because I do have my other hey y'all, I got my other platforms tuned in over here in the cut. So I just decided, girl, yeah, that's cause you be doing things on these shorts showing out. And you know what, that's another thing. I haven't really that's what I'm saying. I gotta stop and then I gotta go edit and do that too. Girl, I'm about to get my editor back on board. That's what I'm about to do. That's a lot of work. But you know, more than likely, like after I finish doing this, I can come back in and like, you know, if I'm sitting back and chilling, I can go ahead and like pull my phone out and start editing and you know, setting my shorts and stuff like that for later on or whatever the time frame is. Because I didn't even check to see a good time for me to do my stuff today. I just be getting tired. I be like, Lord, it's just be too much some days. I don't know how people cause I lose interest. I ain't gonna lie, girl, I be getting bored. I be like, I don't wanna do all that. And you know what? I started showing like some of my old shorts. The little on this day shorts. And reposting them because I don't know what it is, but my feed don't be I don't really be seeing stuff like that like I used to be able to stitch, and the stuff was funny. And then you know what? Sometimes it don't even be worth it because when you stitch some stuff, child, you messed around, come back um your whole post gone, and child, it gave you a strike. I'd be like, I ain't doing that. So it's some stuff don't even be worth stitching and stuff like that. Girl, I mess around and stitch something. Got my first strike. I was like, from stitching a video? I said, man. And of course, that person's video had went viral, but they ain't like what it went viral for. Politically tied. So it was a wrap for that. I was like, oh no, ma'am. I would not do no more politics. Stitches, girl. I was like, the goal is to keep the page, not lose the page. Like, so. And then I got another page. Sometimes when I do have time, I'll like share like some recaps from some screen recordings. That one did better than all my other pages, for real. And I ain't even got to show my face. I was like, what she do? Girl, the other one, when I had the dress on, I was like, girl, I started going back and checking my account. Because like when you repost, when you repost your on this day ones, for some reason, let me look at my account. Matter of fact, let me go on. See y'all. Y'all gonna have to go to my yonder tubes. Yeah, let me cut these other ones off, child. Yeah, because some other platforms, I had cut them off, girl. They be doing too much. It ain't never that serious to me. Because they ain't paying me. Anywho, so, I had like, you know, a little dress or whatever. It was saying basically, talk about, they can't show it to anybody under 18. That was 2 of them. One of them was so bad that they put up there that they weren't even going to show it to an audience. And I was like, I'm thinking about, I was like, okay, I didn't say nothing bad. But I think I know I had replied to a couple of your things next, and I was like, what the fuck going on? I was like, you know what? And then I'm on this day ones, they automatically put those in the red. And when I had to go back and appeal them, it says substance activities. I was like, what? Even the one where the kids was like walking through the water, and I was like, it don't make no sense. That's just a stitched video that I did a long time ago. It said it was flagged, and they would not show that video to anybody under 18. And I was like, well, what was going on in there? It was a couple of them like that. So every time I put my on this day videos, or if I repost any of those, I always go into account status and be ready to appeal. Because it's crazy. And I was like, that ain't even worth it. So, it's just crazy to me. That's all I wanted to do. I ain't even finished. I had cut them off, girl. They got to come over here. Shit. I need to start talking shit about TikTok. I need to start talking shit about the people get clipped and don't even know it. That's why I don't like being over there too. Girl, I had to cut that off. I was like, let me cut the show. Cut the motherfucking mic. Cut the show. Girl, you can't say nothing. They so sensitive. Like, girl, I be saying, let me tell you something. I literally see a damn video. That's why you know it's Trump's internet now. It ain't Beyonce's. It ain't nobody else's, okay? It was some Quaquays dressed as black sheeps. And they did not see nothing wrong with that video. And they kept their motherfucking video rolling. It's still up there. It's about at least 6 or 7 months. Painted in all black. They went and I guess got creative with their blackface. But they worried about my little piece of cleavage that wasn't showing bad. Girl, bad. I ain't, all money ain't good money. I don't give a fuck about no social media. I don't give a fuck about no celebrity. Bitch, I'm gonna make money. I don't give a damn what I'm doing, bitch. I can get off this motherfucker right now and go be an Uber driver, and I'm gonna motherfucking eat. That's just how I'm built. So I don't give a fuck about none of that. That right there. That's why, like, and the crazy thing is when I first started coming on social media, I wouldn't really say nothing. Because I know my mouth would get me in trouble. Child, I got in so much motherfucking trouble talking. Like, when see, that's the thing. I let people how they say so. I let them do all the fuck shit. They can do all. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But the thing is, when you can be so powerful that you can wear somebody out and have them ready to cry, fight, windmill, and call the police on you and you ain't cussing out one time, you a bad somebody. So, I be trying to mind the business that pay me. And the business that's paying me right now is sewing. That's it. That's it. It don't go no further than that. When they get to want to block it and report your pay, I ain't nobody got time for that stupid shit. For a couple dollars in Chinese money. Girl, fuck this shit. Goddamn. Monopoly dollars. And then the crazy thing, listen, this is so crazy. I had got some. I had got some daggone gifts, right? Girl, it was like 8 gifts. Guess how many of them coins I got? Yes, in Chinese money, girl. And you know that yen ain't worth a damn thing over here. 100 yen, 100 US dollars is 14,000 yen. We're not the same. So, again, how much you think I got of them 8 coins that got thrown up on that motherfucking screen? I ain't even what I'm cashing it out for? Y'all know how much it was? I need to sort this out of this thing. 3 cents. You done took 5 pennies off of 8 pennies. Man, they can. I see why people be sitting up on their damn thing with the cash out. And I see why they say they like accepting the gifts The people don't have to do that. And then listen, Linda. I don't fault nobody on any of these social media. Now, I take that back when it comes to people that don't bring no type of value. They don't bring no type of value. They don't bring no type of service. They just banter and talk about a whole bunch of fucking nothing. If they ain't bringing you no knowledge, if they ain't bringing you no motherfucking way to make no money, they ain't showing you nothing, and they ain't making you motherfucking laugh till your back hurt. Don't cash out them bitches nothing. But if they are doing those things, get them their motherfucking money and get them their roses. That's how I feel about it. Cause these motherfuckers social media, they don't pay you no money. Bye. Shit, they crazy them motherfuckers. I wish I would act a plum dang fool on Donald Trump's internet for a couple of dollars. Bitch. That's why I don't be saying that. Because they don't pay me like that. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Because that ain't my problem. That ain't my reality pool. You got to go to somebody that's over in Madrid and all that. I don't know about all that. We over here. You watching the world news, what we got going on over here. Muffin. That's probably some churn. Shit. I'm just saying, if you ain't offering no service, no laughter, no knowledge, you wasting time on this internet. I named another one. Or teach somebody how to make money. Cause see, I done had bitches play on my top and sit in my face up here. That all I did was fucking encourage on how to make an extra bag. Okay? And they act funny. So I don't give no fucks. Y'all gotta find y'all somebody to play with, cause I'm gonna eat every motherfucking day. I love you for telling me to start a YouTube channel because of my mom. Yo, I need Deborah on the YouTubes. That's why, look, when I used to do my stream, y'all, I used to love when Deborah be up there. And that's the thing I love. I would rather not. I would rather not have a monetized platform. I'd rather just be able to kick the bobo. And I see why people opt out of monetizing their channels, and they have people that really support them, and they'll come in and pay $1 a day. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, hold up. I think I hit the thing. Oh, I done figured out how to work it up here. I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, and then I know if you had me up here laughing, kicking the bobo up here, I know you had them people in stitches. Oh, I think I figured out how to do it. Let me see. Oh, there you go. There you go. Bam. Did I fix it? Okay, Messy, I went ahead and fixed the wrench. I don't know how to fuck yeah, I fixed it. If she's still here, she probably busy because she do got little babies. But yeah, I'd be like, girl, if I listen, I ain't no motherfucking hater. I want everybody to eat. You see me people talking to me. I talk to them besides I have I know it be like, but no, I'm gonna tell you something. The funny thing is, you don't even realize some days you will say something that I actually need to hear, and it'll light fire under my ass. And I appreciate that. And I act on it. That's the thing. Sometimes you need, iron sharpens iron. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? But, child. No, don't do that, girl. Sit it down. Sit it down. Sit it down. Don't do that. But yeah, I just people so it just be so much going on, and I get it. Everybody ain't used to, that genuine. What I'm saying, we grew up at a time, and that was the thing to do. Like, and that was something I was explaining to this dude. I had met this dude, um, and he's from here, but he's from a different city that's close by. And I told him, and it's a different age bracket too. He probably about 10 years younger than me. So I was like, look, let me tell you something. I know, my city. Like, people will not really rock with people like that. But if you go into a place and all y'all there, you ain't gonna fuck with none of them. And we know you an outsider. Oh, shit. That's how it was at one point in time. Now, we done veered away from that, but all right. There we go. But yeah, child. Ain't nothing motherfucking going on. Trying to get this little order done. Drop it off at the post office. Other than that, oh, God is good. My health is good. Everybody else around me, health is good. I seen about 3 Facebook pages for you. I don't know which one. Send a request. I only got one, sent 2 of them. I got one. Hold on, I got my other phone. I did turn my Facebook off. So let me see. I got my main one, which is my name, and Miss Dean followed me. I noticed that in Pink Panther, because I'm gonna say it like that. Follow me as well on my one with my real name. And then I got a Tvldesignz one. I just finished going live on, so that one only has like 100 followers on it. So I got that page. Let me check my real page. Well, I don't even be on my real page because there's a whole bunch of local people up here that don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with them. If you know what I'm saying, that type of stuff. So I don't really be over there. But I shouldn't have any other pages. Yeah, they was the last 2 that follow me over here. So I don't know who you follow. And I don't have anything on my TVL. Yeah, I don't have no whole bunch of Facebook pages. Any old one that I've ever had, I've deactivated. Let me look myself up. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know them other people. Those other people, not me. Yeah, I don't know them other people. People. Oh, mine has like a cartoon character looking person with rose colored glasses and some like locks, curly locks. I didn't even notice it was that many people who had their names spelled like mine. Or, I mean, but yeah, I got that character at the top. What the heck is that? Yeah, I got a character. I got a person. She's a light brown skin person with brown locks and some rose colored glasses with freckles. It's a character. The hell, I might sound crazy. I just want to know what the fuck. Sitting in the warehouse stitching all day TVL. They know how people. You know what, girl? It's a. But you know, I was saying this yesterday. I promise you, I just had this conversation. A lot of the elders have sewing machines still in their house. Even if they don't sew no more, it's a low or lost art. Everybody, it was like, you know how like people go buy air fryers or like deep fryers? It's like that. Everybody had one. I even met this dude because my mom uh did like, she did private care for a lot of elderly people. And all those people always, one thing in common, they all had sewing machines. For example, I'm in a warehouse working in China, so we waiting on our clothes to hit the U.S. Yeah, they and see, that's another thing. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. That is the reason why with the threats or the idea of somebody not being able to get their merchandise, it's a lot. Now for me, because I create my stuff, I would like if I went to the store today and my fabric price changed, of course my price is gonna change. You know what I'm saying? But that's not like a major worry for me. You know what I'm saying? But people that don't create any of their own things, like think about it, like how people are ordering those fans. That's an example, right? Because I was like, damn, people making, I was like, bitch, I could have made some motherfucking fans. I got a whole printer over there that I can print out with. Anyway, but if you go get, because they about maybe $1.50 per fan if you order them straight from like Alibaba or something like that, right? Then you gotta ship them. You can do all that, but once you get here, you gonna have to pay. Get here, you gonna have to pay that tariff. So what I think what they doing instead, I think they are starting to cut some deals, because you think about how it can be discouraging for a person to say, "Oh, I can't get my," you know what I'm saying? Like, think about people literally order stuff from there and ship it straight to the Amazon place. It's people that literally have come out and said Amazon stopped accepting the stuff, or they stop, whatever. So it's a lot of people that drop ship, or a lot of people, so I mean, child, they up there unraveling because they can't get their stuff. Yeah, I seen them. And you know what the funny thing is? I said, girl, they is charging $35 for fans nesting. I said, I'm doing the wrong thing right now. I ain't lying. But then again, I can get some. Girl, they talking about some, I can get them in May. I was like, is the people still gonna be they gonna be at the trail rides all year, y'all? What y'all think? I might order me fans. I went up there last night. They talking about some, the earliest person could send fans out was like April 29th. Shit, you can order the fans and just sell them for real, because you ain't got a printer. People are like selling individual fans on Etsy. Girl, on Amazon, they selling individual blank fans for people to buy. For real. Girl, we got to get some fans. They ain't but $1.50 on Alibaba. Girl, you think I should have ordered them fans? Hey, Pastor Kansas. You said Alabama. Alibaba. She said Alabama. No, it's Alibaba. It's basically a that's where everybody get all this cheap stuff from. Yeah, that's where they get all this cheap stuff. So, girl, you laughing, man. So I'm about to order some fans because even if I don't press them, girl, I can sell the fan. Girl, they out here selling fans. Let me tell you something. I looked on Amazon. Somebody was selling a fan for, I think the cheapest I seen was maybe about $12, but the ones that people really, really want, they about $20. You laughing. Girl, that fan $1.50. And right now, I can get 12 on for $20. Now, when they get over here, I probably got to pay $20 to get them. But by then, I had. I'm serious. What? Girl, they buying the blanks. People are selling the blanks. And then to actually print it and create a custom one, people are selling the design itself. You can make a design on Canva and make it a digital product and make money in your sleep. Or you can do the work and print it on it and ship it. $35. And then she said the price was a sale price. Y'all be laughing at me. I still have fans. Okay, from church before the pulled them out. Kinsley, I'm still working on the same thing. We're sold out too. Girl, yeah, people wearing boots in the summer, girl. We doing boots this summer. They gonna be hot and funky feet out at the trail ride. They got me ready to go to a trail ride. And I don't think it's none out here that I want to go to. I gotta go out in the country with the people that, you know, and go do that over there. I don't think they gonna have nothing like that around here. Yeah, funky feet all summer, wearing them goddamn boots. And ears. Cause you know it's about to get hot for real. And they out there with them, it take more steps to finish this. This is taking so long. But yeah, girl, they gonna get that, you laughing. I'm about to order me some fans. Even if I get me 12 on, I'm gonna double up on them. Little, I don't have no favorite character. I've never watched that. But yeah, child, I'm gonna go give me some. I can't see. Are you making a skirt? This is one of the head socks. So I created one with a headband on it for people that don't like the elastic. So basically I put the headband, and this is great for people that have like braids. It was a young lady last night that told me she got hair down her back. And I was like, well, if her hair is heavy, she might be better off with one of these. Because after a while, you know, for longevity, you know, I don't know what type of hair she got. So if you watch it, it's good to watch. I don't really watch cartoons, girl. You see Alice the Braider, honey, and the one where you acting a fool. Who is those people? They on TikTok. I don't even know who that is. You know, I get up there, I be scrolling, and I be on the child. That's why I said I can't even stitch some of that stuff. Because, you know, my humor is different. That be the stuff that be getting flagged. I was like, I ain't stitching and duetting that stuff. I wake up, won't have no page, girl. Won't have no page. Woman blonde hair at the food. I ain't see that. I gotta see what that is, what that's about. Girl, I be laughing my ass off on these. They call her the celebrity braider. Oh, okay. I gotta check her out. Girl, I just be over there laughing. But no, I'm about to give me some fans. Y'all laughing. Shit. A trend is a trend. But the thing is, you'll be amazed at how many people that try to find a way that's unmelanated to profit. That's all I'm saying. But then people get mad, you know, when the melanated people profit. Because I'm going to be a person out there dancing. Okay. I'm trying to go to one of them J's. Girl, them can't be fine out there. Shit. Girl. I need to get invited to one of them country trail rides. I like pink sugar. That's my favorite. If I could, yeah, I like the little oil, like the little roll-on oil. I don't do the spray. Yeah. Girl, I don't spray chemicals on my body. I try not to. You know what I'm saying? We go outside, we gotta deal with it enough. So, but yeah, I like the little, you know, like the little roll-on oils. They everything. Y'all laughing at me, girl. I'm finna get me a box of fans. That's an investment. I can get me a box of fans for 20, well, not a box, but like 12 for $20. Right? I'm finna get me a box of fans. Matter of fact, I'm gonna order them when I get off the phone. I'm waiting on my dad gonna order from my fabric's supposed to be delivered today. That was supposed to be delivered last week. They got caught up in bad weather somewhere. But yeah. Girl, I'm trying to go on the trail ride. I ain't put no boots on though. Girl, put me some sneakers on. Being out there in them fields dancing and carrying on with them people. I said, baby, we gonna dance and have a good time through any situation. Okay? That's just what it is. I'm about to make me some designs and everything for them. I'm about to go ahead and make me a little template. I said, let me find out. I'm late to the party. Okay. I ain't did this shit. I'm talking my butt off and everything. I don't never get nothing done. I'm tired. As long as I don't... Oh, sure. I'm good. I got time to drop it off for everything. So it can get scanned in today. I'm making good time. Whoa, whoa. I'm finna order me some fans. Mm-hmm. My favorite color, favorite color, clothing brand is Tvldesignz. For us, made by us, like Fubu did. What? On live? About an hour and 20 minutes now. I'm going to get up off here. I'm about to sew this stuff up. I've been running my mouth. See, that's what happened when I get up here and I talk to people that I actually talk to on a regular basis, or that I've been, talking to for a minute. That's what we do. We catch up, we vibe. You know what I'm saying? I get to work eventually because at the end of the day, my job is going to get done. See, that's the thing, there was a time when people, they would just really just converse and vibe. And they would talk about things, They would get on the phone, not text. They would get on the phone and they would converse. So the art of conversing that's a lost, skill set in itself. A lot of people will refer to it as bantering. However, I think it's the glue that holds people together. Having real conversations instead of texting and words and things getting lost in translation. So that's just like if somebody said something to me and I'd be like, girl, what you mean by that? I can stop, wait, they can clarify, and we can move on. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Okay, see you later, Kay. Yes, got my boots on the ground this here Friday. Yes. Oh, let me sew this thing together. I did not yet. Hold it. sad. What the hell going on? I'm gonna go all the way around it. Careful and careful. But yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta go over this one. Hold it, hey. Okay, that's the inside. This the outside. Hold on. I done messed the thing up. Let me get off live so I can focus. I done fucked the thing up. sure everything good on the side. Then I add my little finishing touches to that. And then I gotta, I don't know the hell I did to this one. I done fucked the thing up. That's what I do now. I might have to redo this one. Well, I'm gonna do the end, redo the end. Gotta get another headband. And that's, you know, that's raw, uncut. Things happen. I paid attention before I just wrapped it up and shipped it. And that would have been wrong. Oh, I done been up here 88 minutes. Let me get rid of go. So I can go ahead and fix this. And wrap this thing up. I'm going to see y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm pretty sure I see y'all again on these here streets soon.